Good morning guys, it's 6:40 a.m. Today is November 18th, Friday. I'm recording the video for Thursday, November 17th. Okay, and now this week is the OPEX week, so price will do this kind of random behavior, like overnight goes down, RTA chop, go up, back and forth. And today also Friday is the same thing, so but anyway, I'm talking about Thursday, right? Yesterday, 11/17th. So this were the preferred sellers area, aggressive sellers area, So actually this one was one of these, I changed it now due to 2 days pre-market notes, So but anyway, the levels were the same, right? So in Discord, what we discuss is, so based on the note, okay, let me first bring the notes, So today is all about preferred sellers. Today means Thursday, okay, 11/17th. Preferred sellers, preferred buyers, aggressive sellers, super aggressive sellers across the board. It is that simple, because while I was writing a notes, overnight was trending down, right? And then it trend down a lot. So now we discuss also there are two options, right? That price can go higher of the open, or it can continue to go down aggressively. So ideally there was no trading day today, that is what I explained, that it's hard to trade today because there is no direction fix, even though it looks down and we should stay away from long like this, right? But long can happen, because overnight was so down. Okay, so what we discuss is neither side you can really trust. So but then I said what I am going to do, right? So there is not much here, right, except these levels that you have to focus on, and this level will drive you down, right? And here I said it may move upwards in RTH, let it go, right? And overnight took our profit, so all the downside profit. So I'm not surprised if RTH brings chop or super aggressive move, right? So we just watch of the open, right? So we watch that, hey, 18 is holding, then 2024 is holding, coming down, I want retest to 18, right? All this thing I had guided you during the opening move, right? So 24 I said it has to test 18 again, and then you have to see. So 24 to 18 held it, price bounced it, so we now know 18 has a support, right? Buyers are there. Then I said one more time I want 18 retest. So then again price came to 18, little bit poked below, but if you look at 5 minute, really there was no close below 18 except this minor one, but immediately pop back up, right? Here also multiple attempts at 18 or 17, right? But it really there was no good 5 minute candle, closing down like this, right? So at least we know these buyers are there, right? So we were observing all these things. Here also there was a short, I said, 30-32 watch, right? So but there is no trade here, you can't go aggressively long against this right from here and aggressively short right here, because you are shorting at tail end, right? So you have to just wait for some event, right? And this is the event happen, right? Something happened here, right? Whether it's a news or algos or whatever, right? But this is telling us that now this guy wants to hold it. So now longs can be taken only at pullback, not with the flow. In ES and Q you can go with the flow like this, So but before that there was a short here, so this was confluence area, VWAP and this area, So you can short here, but you can't target more than 18, okay, or maybe here up to 24, okay. But it's a different arrow because now price broke out about this, multiple attempts at 18 held it, so shorts are risky here, right? And what we discuss is personally what I am going to do, that is what we discuss in pre-market, is I will look for short either this area, super aggressive sellers or aggressive sellers, right? And if sellers are really there, they have to hold it below both of this, and I will attempt a short here, but I will not become a hero, but I will wait for a pause and all our criteria which I always explain, right? Then I will short, right? So here straight move into this area, right? The moment it paused here, I shorted it. But then also in Discord I said it has to go below 42. You know, if it holds 42, then it will go to 56, which is this area. That was not our level, but I just said, you know, real time that it should go to 56. Okay, which is this, right? So here, you know, so I shorted it here at 48 or so, right? At the same time, NQ was hitting this area, aggressive sellers, right? So I shorted that one too. This one also I took the long, right? This is like going with the flow NQ. Now this short here, you can take it in ES, in NQ, you know, because it was Globex low, and you can, you know, ride it back to VWAP or so, you know, intraday VWAP. This NQ you can do because NQ moves from level to level easily, you know, and considering that many lines, it can easily move from one line to another line, right? But here you have to watch ES. See, it's here, it held 42, you know, first time here it held 42, then it tried to poke below, immediately up, right? See, that was your sign to go long, because now it wants to continue this. See, if this area was a real super aggressive sellers, price should have come down here, right? But instead it should come down here. Instead it bounced back up, right, after doing this mini chop here, right? See, that was the sign to go long right here at 44. You know, 44 was this boundary basically. So the moment it went back inside 44, pull back, you go long, right? Assuming it wants to go to now for 56 or this area, you know. So that's where you bail out, you know, this long, right? NQ you can do the same here, you know, at the breakout, not here, and then you can target hunting level. So not much to grab, but NQ, what we discussed in the morning, there was a long setup at 569, which is this area. See, we were observing these things, right? Right off the open we knew NQ is trending higher, right, while ES is balancing, holding below 24. So that's why I didn't take a long in NQ at that time, right? But then we observed that, hey, buyers are defending 569. We already discussed these things one time, two times. Third time here the sellers had a chance to break below it. You know, I was almost sure that it will break below it, but it did not, right? Because internals were liquidation kind at that time. It was trending higher, but it was liquidation kind still. So here the moment it held it, this third attempt, and then bounced and made a new high. See, NQ had sealed the deal at that time because now it is trending up, stepping up, right? And now any pullback, say above this area, selling is risky. You know, you can do reactionary short, but you can't hold it. Longs is a problematic because price is still holding below preferred sellers and aggressive sellers. You know, so longs you can only do when you see this much buying, then you can do it. Otherwise, you know, pullback longs are risky. So again, it's a OPEX week, right? So that's how we have to treat it. And then here, you know, so here there was no short. Now first test, it's a good level, right? And as I said, I will short both of them, correct? So here first time I tried it, but the amount of buying like this, right, and then this, I don't want to short it here. So now fall back to our plan, right? Intraday balance and all this thing. So when this thing happened, right about this area, right, and then price spoke down, and here it held it. See that? It didn't even go above like this. See here, poke down, immediate above. Here, poke down, no above. That was your short. Targeting this area or even this area, depend, right? So here you can take a profit. See that? NQ you can do the same thing. Take a profit here, right? And then you don't wanna short later on, right? Because it's a OPEX closing time, right? Thursday before OPEX Friday, and you don't want to mess around because these buyers are so strong, right? So you don't want to continue going down. And that's pretty much it for today. And that'll be all. I'll see you tomorrow.